Hi there, my name's Jamie.
I'm Paul.
We're one half of Bleach Blood, and the other half, nobody's too sure where those two are, but we're comprised of our drummer Frank.
Who lives here, but he's not actually here.
No, this is his house. There's a half pipe in his house.
Kind of.
Can you even see the half pipe on the camera?
See him sitting
The
there.
cameraman just said you can't see the half pipe. Kind of defeats the point of being on a half pipe. See if you can skate around on it. Don't die. And our bass player Frank, our bass player Charlie, who also isn't here, probably in South London somewhere, getting up to mischief. No, Charlie. But yeah, that's us. The story behind the name Bleach Blood, and since I kind of put it out there that that's what the band was going to be called, people seem to be really interested in it. There's not much of a story really, other than I think alliteration's awesome, and that's about it really. It doesn't mean much more. Oh, how professional, Paul.
I just think, well, you know what? It's funny you should talk about the name, because I sent an email out earlier on.
Yeah.
And they all think it's really good.
So we started about 6 months ago. I wrote a bunch of songs in my bedroom after my last band split up, and I moved to Manor House, which is where we are right now on a half pipe, and yeah, Paul lived 5 minutes away from me, and we kept bumping into each other, got to know each other. So I showed him a bunch of songs that I'd written, and he seemed to enjoy them, I think. And then Paul introduced me to Frank, who introduced me to Charlie, and then before we knew it, we were a band. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
The direction that I would like to take Bleach Blood in is, to be perfectly honest, I don't really have a direction, and it's kind of, I wrote the first EP and the first bunch of songs by myself, but now it's sort of like we're a band and more we write together, so it's much easier to bounce off ideas off of each other.
Yeah, the thing is, Jamie, I was wondering, like, how does it feel? Because you were like doing sellout shows at, the Roundhouse and stuff last year. Now you're, well, maybe digging about with me. And like, in the must be nervous.
Well, as I'm sure you're fully aware, Paul, given your back catalogue of bands and
Playing
in success.
in a capacity venue
Yeah.
all my life for 10 years.
That's not true. But to be perfectly honest, again, like it's something that a lot of people seem to be interested in, but no one really gets into music to just go and play massive shows. And it was an amazing period of my life, but it was a period of my life that's over now, and I'm really happy doing this. And whether Bleach Blood play 100 capacity shows for the rest of our life as a band, or whether we go and do the roundhouses of the world again or whatever, doesn't really matter to me. I'm just enjoy playing music, and I'm very, I'm really humbled with the fact that, we went and played Water Rats last night. That was our first show, and the place was packed to the back, and it really was. And for a band to say, well, our first show, we played a 200 capacity venue in London in the middle of freezing December, and we packed the place out. That's a pretty amazing thing, so I'm really humbled by that, and I'm really proud of that as well. Yeah, the song Let Your Heart Sing is just about, it's just about an ex-girlfriend. That's it, there's nothing else, like, I tried to, somebody I cared about a lot, and we broke up, and it was pretty tough. The first record I ever owned, was, and I paid my own money, was Kaplan by Green Day.
Bryan Adams, All I Want Is You.
Paul, name one song, not Limp Bizkit, that makes you want to break stuff. It can't be that.
Nirvana, Milk It.
Good song.
When it kicks in.
I think
whole about the driving.
That whole out, yeah, Operation Command. Refuse, New Noise, or anything, kind of anything off of Shaker Punk to Come. You know that,
Got one more. Pelican, track called Manor. Still haven't sung it maybe before. No? I might check it out. It's off the Stop Start EP.
oh yeah, no, that's a real good breakup stuff. So.
Bryan Adams, All I Want Is You. Don't want diamonds, don't want gold. Don't need no fashion, baby. Don't wanna be cool. Just wanna hustle, just to get through. When it all comes down, baby, yeah.
Do you still listen to that?
I can't remember where it goes.
Yeah. I've never.
I think it was 1990.